Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Before we start today, let me tell you a little about my own beautiful journey. A journey back to Allah and His Hidayat. Life throws many storms on us in many different ways. For all of us, it is different. But I was too young to understand this point. I didn't know how to cope, so it felt easier to turn away, not only from people, but also from faith and Allah. And Quran became a distant memory. Years passed and I learned to live in the motion of life, but felt that something is really missing. Then a friend suggested that why don't you pray? I was like, pray. Because I felt big hesitation in me. I was a teenager then, and it had been so long that I stood in front of Allah and standing in front of Allah and speaking words hard to remember felt something impossible for me. But still, something urged inside me that why shouldn't I give it a try? The moment I stood on the prayer mat, I realized that what truly I had lost all these years. My tongue struggled to form the words of the prayer. It felt like that I have forgotten to pray, and there was a moment when it felt like tears were out of my eyes. But that was the real moment of awakening. Fortunately, Ramadan arrived. I made a small decision to open the Quran again, not just to recite, but also to understand. And when I opened it with that intention, something stirred inside me that, as if it is speaking to my heart, answering even those questions which I never realized that I had them. That Ramadan became my turning point in my life. Every day, every night felt like a step closer to peace that I longed for. And it was not just about learning, but I was in a transition, in a transformational process which was coming from within. And later in years, it helped me to become what I am now. Alhamdulillah. This was all just because Allah guided me till here. And may Allah guide me more ahead. It has been 14 years since that Ramadan. I feel that I'm still learning and growing. Life is still testing me in many ways. But it is and it was and it will always be Quran which has always answered my questions regarding all matters. So if anyone is interested to know that how Quran actually solves your problems of today, the modern challenges today, may get hands on my book, which is on Amazon only, Renewed Perspective. So I'll just put a link in the comments so that you can get it from there. So here's a little activity that you need to do today. Is there anything that influenced your personal and spiritual journey, which shaped it? If yes, do share in the comments. There's a chance for anyone to get inspired by your story, by your journey, and learn from your experience. So, Ihdina as-Siraat al-Mustaqeem. Guide us to the straight path. It's not just a verse. It carries experiences of journeys on a similar path. See you in the evening. And if you have any questions, you may email me. I have put my email in the comments so that inshallah I will try to answer a few of the questions in the evening.